Parents sued me for my new house. It should go to your sister, they argued in court. I defended myself without a lawyer. When the judge heard their plan, their case collapsed. I'm 25, bought a foreclosed house for $180,000. The place was a disaster. Broken windows, water damage, holes in the walls. Previous owners had abandoned it after a fire damaged the kitchen. Most people wouldn't touch it, but I saw potential. Spent 2 years fixing it up myself. Taught myself plumbing from YouTube videos. Rewired the entire electrical system after work and on weekends. Ripped out moldy drywall. Replaced the roof. Refinished the hardwood floors on my hands and knees. Every spare dollar went into materials. I lived on ramen noodles for months. The worst part was the kitchen. Fire damage had warped everything. I demoed it completely. Installed new cabinets, countertops, appliances. Took me 8 months working nights and weekends. My hands were constantly cut up and stained. My sister Celine is 28, a travel blogger who's never owned property. She calls herself an adventure entrepreneur with 50,000 Instagram followers. Lives in different Airbnbs. Every month calls it her digital nomad lifestyle. Last year she was in Bali. This year it's Costa Rica. Celine's always been the favorite. While I was learning trades and saving money, she was getting her communications degree paid for by my parents. They even funded her first year of traveling, called it her gap year to find herself. Throughout my renovation, my family barely showed interest. When I'd post progress photos, Celine would comment cute little project with laughing emojis. My parents visited maybe twice in 2 years, but last month after I posted the final transformation photos, suddenly everyone wanted to see the house. The before and after shots had gone semi-viral on Reddit. Local news even wanted to do a story about the renovation. My parents show up unannounced on a Saturday. Mom's taking photos of every room. Dad's measuring doorways and writing notes. They're asking weird questions like how much do you think it's worth now? And did you keep all the receipts? I tell them conservative estimates put it at $320,000. Dad whistles low. Mom keeps snapping pictures. They spend 3 hours there, which is longer than they'd visited in the previous 2 years combined. Celine posts on her Instagram story from their house that night. Family meeting about exciting new opportunities, with house emojis. I should have seen it coming. Week later, I'm at work when a guy in a suit shows up at my office. I'm getting served papers. My own parents are suing me. The receptionist is staring. My coworkers are whispering. I read the documents in my car. They're claiming the house sits on land that originally belonged to my great-grandfather Alaric. Since Celine is the eldest child, she has rightful inheritance claims. Under some made-up family precedent, they want me evicted and the property transferred to her. I'm confused until I start digging deeper. I call my aunt Leora, Dad's sister. She laughs bitterly. Your parents didn't tell you. Celine owes $80,000 in credit card debt from her travels. Your dad co-signed 3 different loans for her last year. It all clicks. Celine's digital nomad lifestyle was funded by debt. Her travel blog barely makes money. My parents are on the hook for her financial mess. Leora continues. Your mom's been telling everyone Celine deserves the house because she's an artist and you're just a blue-collar worker. They think since you can fix one house, you can just do it again. I find out more from my cousin Dorian. My parents have been researching property law for months. They consulted 2 different lawyers who both told them the case was ridiculous. So they found some desperate attorney willing to take any case for money up front. The kicker, Celine had already started planning her new content creation studio. She'd been telling her followers she was moving back home to start a YouTube channel about mindful living and sustainable home design. She'd even started a GoFundMe for home studio equipment. My mom had been bragging to her book club that Celine was going to be the next big home influencer working from the house. Court day arrives. I bring my deed purchase records, renovation receipts. They bring a 1940s survey map and a genealogy chart. Their argument, family land should stay in the family through proper bloodline succession. Judge asks, ma'am, do you have any legal documentation proving ownership of this property before the defendant's purchase? Mom stammers, well no, but morally, this isn't a morality court. Do you have a will, deed, or title? No, your honor. Case dismissed. Also filing false claims wastes taxpayer money. Consider yourselves warned. Outside, Celine screams, you ruined my content creation studio plans. Turns out she'd already filmed a house tour for her YouTube channel.